The reaction of the Hong Kong government is expected.
Run into Victor Ho at a Richmond park and he'll strike you more as a well-mannered retiree, not a wanted person.
My life seems go as usual, business as usual.
In fact, you'd be hard-pressed to know that hours before this interview, he was visited by two members of the Canadian Security Intelligence Service.
They show me the identification of CSIS to officer. The first question, are you safe?
The Hong Kong Security Bureau has named Victor Ho a wanted person for a breach of national security law. That breach in relation to Ho's involvement in creating what's called a Hong Kong parliament in exile. Here he is in Toronto announcing this parliament in exile. Simply put, it's a group of pro-democracy advocates agreeing to host a symbolic online election to prop up a body to represent Hong Kongers abroad.
It seems that the government lacks the legitimacy. Legislative Council now in Hong Kong is not a democratically elected one. It is controlled by the communist government.
The Richmond resident and former editor-in-chief of a successful Chinese language newspaper here in Canada is the subject of strong language from authorities in Hong Kong. Police shall spare no efforts, says this press release, in pursuing the cases in accordance with the law in order to bring the offenders to justice.
I think what is really important is for the Canadian government to speak up in support of Victor Ho's right, his democratic right to free speech, freedom of thought and beliefs.
While he is worried that some of his family abroad may face harassment in some ways, he thinks being on Hong Kong's most wanted list is good publicity for his pro-democratic cause.
So they amplify our voice. Very good job.
Emma Global News.